Welcome to the Kalamazoo Skeptic Society podcast, a local group seeking to promote logic and reason. The SpaceX rocket Dragon exploded. It was the third rocket to fail while on a resupply mission to the International Space Station. It was carrying 2 tons of goods and 1,500 pounds of food for the 3 astronauts that are in the International Space Station. There is still a 6-month window to resupply before food and other supplies run out. The solar-powered plane, Solar Impulse, has now started its second attempt to cross the Pacific. The first attempt was canceled after bad weather forced it to fly back to Japan, where it waited for clear weather. At this point, it is now past the point of no return and has to reach the United States. Otherwise, it will not finish its flight and crash within the ocean. This is the first attempt for a completely solar-powered plane to fly around the world, with the Pacific being its last leg of the journey. In a landmark case, the Dutch court of the Netherlands has ruled the country needs to do more for climate change. The lawsuit brought before the Dutch court stated that the government of the Netherlands was responsible for reacting to the threat of climate change. The majority of the country is located under sea level, and in response, the government has started to make plans to upgrade miles of dikes and dams. They also plan to cut carbon emissions by the year 2020. They are expected to drop it by 25% from their 1990 carbon emissions rates. Also, in order to do that, they are limiting the use of coal and switching over to wind and biofuels. In the UK, genetically modified wheat, intended to repel pests like aphids, was found not to work. While the wheat did work well in the lab, in the wild it was found not to be resistant and had the same problems as non-genetically modified wheat. The wheat was intended to repel aphids, a small insect that sucks the nutrients from the plant and also leaves it susceptible to other illnesses such as rust and mold. In a more exciting bit of news, one can now own their own jetpack for just $150,000. The jetpack can carry up to 265 pounds and push to speeds of 45 miles per hour at over 3,000 feet. Not my thing. Thank you for listening to the Kalamazoo Skeptic Society podcast. Subscribe to our channel and contact us at kzooskeptic@gmail.com.